the jury has no duty of motivation. And so a question that someone may ask is, would this thing lead to some bias for one or the other party?
I think that's a really interesting question. And the way that you ask the question, and some of the concerns that underlie the question, I think highlight some of the differences between the American legal system and the use of juries and other legal systems. Yeah. Because coming from the American legal system, the assumption or the view is just the opposite. It is because jurors have no vested interest in a case that they may actually be more free from bias. That because they have not only no personal stake in the case, but even no personal motivation to be there, it's because of that they may be free to render whatever decision their conscience dictates. When a judge decides a case, even assuming that the judge is a judge of integrity, is not a judge who is bribed or has some inappropriate motive, right? We're going to assume that's not the case, right? Even when a judge is acting entirely appropriately, the judging that goes on in the case is that judge's life's work. It is the judge's profession. Right? And so decisions that the judge makes in cases form that judge's professional reputation, can stay with the judge. There is some personal stake of a judge, in any case. Hopefully that personal stake is to do one's job well, but to have that personal stake, I think we believe may bring more bias to the position than for jurors who are called to jury duty, will never again, have anything to do with this case. Their job begins and ends with hearing the evidence and deliberating and rendering a verdict if they can. And they go home after the case is done to their own jobs, to their own family. It's nothing that follows them around. And so just the opposite of this lack of personal interest possibly creating bias. We believe that the lack of personal interest creates an environment that is perhaps more free from bias.